Everybody, welcome back to What's Cooking Wednesday. And it's been a couple weeks. I know I missed coming live to you from my kitchen. We were on holidays and now I'm back, and what a great time to be cooking because there are so many great vegetables and fruits that are in harvest right here in your backyard. So today we are going to use some fresh picked cucumbers from my dad's garden and a product that is only available this month as one of our Rewind products, and that is Quickles. You might remember this, it was in the catalog a couple summers ago. What is Quickles? It is a mix that you can use to make a quick pickle. That's where Quickles comes in. Or pickled onions, pickled eggs, any type of vegetable like green beans for Caesars, anything like that. You can use this mix to make it a quick pickled version of. So I'm going to show you just how quick and easy it is today. So first off, we're going to make the recipe on the side of the jar. That is the, not the sauce, but the syrup kind of thing to go over your vegetables. So I've got my multi-pot here, and what we need in here is 1 tablespoon of the Quickles mix. So this is a brand new jar because I just got it in myself. I was all out, so I'm glad to see this back this month. So I'm using my 4-in-1 spoon, and we're going to do 1 tablespoon. So you can see here, it has all the great spices that you use when pickling. So your mustard seeds and coriander, and I'll read exactly what it is if you'd like to know. Mustard seed, coriander, what else do we got here? Black pepper, chilies, and then other spices. So we've got that, and then we're gonna add to it 2 tablespoons of sugar. Now I have been reading from other people that you actually don't have to add that much sugar if you don't want. So I am only going to add 1 heaping tablespoon of sugar because that is more than enough. We don't need to have our pickles too sweet. And next we're going to add in a teaspoon of pickling or coarse salt. So I've got some pickling salt here. So a teaspoon, which is on the other end of my spoon here. Okay, and then to that, there's not much more that we need to add. Let's see, 1 1/4 cups of water. So I've got that measured out in my little prep bowls here. So 1 1/4. And then the last ingredient is, oh my gosh, you can tell I'm getting old. I can't read. 3/4 cup of vinegar. So we will fill up our little prep bowl, 3/4 cup, and put that in there. And then what you're going to do is just stir this and put it onto the stove and let it come to a boil. So to give this a quick stir, so you can see in there all the spices, the water, the vinegar. So we'll put that on and we'll let that come to a boil. While that's doing that, we are going to cut up our fresh cucumbers. So I've got the mandolin here. I know every time I show this, I give a warning, but I really, really, really want to make sure everyone knows. Please always use the guard that comes with it. This is a super duper sharp mandolin. I know I've cut myself, my mom has cut herself, a couple other customers have told me. So please, please always use the guard. So first of all, we're gonna do some onion because I love a little bit of onion with our quick pickles. So on the guard here, it actually has arrows. I don't know if you can see that there. So that tells you which way the guard is gonna go down the mandolin. So then you're going to press your vegetable into the guard. And I love how our mandolin has a little lip on the side, and then it just sits on the bowl. Oh, this is one of the non-stick mixing bowls. Comes in a set of 2. It's on the last call sale, still available. So that is a great deal. $23.95 for a set of 2. My favorite mixing bowls. So now the arrows go up and down, so you know which way to go on your mandolin. And then you just put your finger over the top of the button, and that way it's going to, see, and we're already at the end of the onion. So you really want to make sure that you're using that cover. Okay, so there's our onion all sliced up nice and quick. And now we're going to do our cucumbers. So the key to having the vegetables stay in the gourd is to cut the end. So I'm using my Prep Pro knife. I'm going to cut the end of the cucumber off. And then I'm going to put the gourd in the cucumber like that. Okay, I'm going to use a knife to get the last of this onion off because you do not want to put your finger in there. Okay, so we'll set that there. And then we are going to cut our cucumber. So the mandolin comes with 4 different choices that you can use for cutting. So the one I'm using is the thicker cut. You can see that there. There is a thinner one if you'd like your cucumbers cut thinner. So it comes with a nice little holding case. You have 4 different blade choices. So we've got 1 cucumber there. I'm gonna mix that up with our onions. And then I'm gonna cut another one because we're going to make 1 jar just to show you how quick pickling is done. So take our cucumber. You can even, if you want to make sure that it's steady, you can even cut your cucumber in half and then put your gourd on and cut it this way. So I just put my finger over the button. That helps to hold it in place. And as you can see, that one is done. So then we're going to do this cucumber. And that one's done. All right, so we've got a nice bowl full here. Cucumbers and onions. And I'm just gonna see how our syrup is coming, if it's come to a boil yet. It's almost to a boil. So we'll just let that go for 1 other minute there. The Quickling Spice, as I said, only available for this month of August or while supplies last. So get it while your vegetables are in season. The beans, you can do asparagus, onions are awesome. Your cucumbers for a quick pickle. And then you don't have to seal your jar. So all I'm going to be doing is putting them into this jar, and you can put a lid on if you want, but you don't have to seal it because they're a quick pickle. We'll put it in the fridge. I always let them sit overnight. You don't have to. You could just put it in the fridge for a couple hours and they'll be ready to eat tomorrow. So let's take a look and see if this is boiling. I don't want to keep you guys too long on here. And while I also have you here, the other Rewind product this month is our sun-dried tomato dip, which has been one people have been asking for. So I'm glad to see it's back for the month. So if that's one of your favorites, be sure to message me and I'll get some in for you. And oh, while we're waiting, I want to say a special shout out to my hosts this week. So I have 2 hosts that are doing classes. So big shout out to Crystal and to Paula. Thank you for hosting. So they both are going to receive a $20 voucher just for booking. And then of course, a portion of their sales back in free product, half price items, and an exclusive host special. So if you're looking to host, it's the smartest thing to do because it's a great way of saving money. And I know we were all trying to save some money right now while prices keep going up. So contact me about hosting. Okay, so this looks like it's boiling. So it's made a thick syrup. So now what we're going to do, I am going to take my jar. I'm going to fill it up with my veggies. And then we're going to pour the syrup over top. So So as I said, you could even make your own pickled eggs. So you just hard boil your eggs, put them into your jar, and then pour the quickling syrup over top. Look at that. I made pretty much the right amount. Just get these last ones in here. And then we are going to be good to go. Okay, so I've got the veg in, and now I'm going to take the syrup, and I love that the multi-pot has the little pour spout, so I don't even have to use a funnel, and I'm going to pour that syrup into the jar. See, oh gosh, it smells so good. I wish I had smell-o-vision on this demo for you guys. That smells delicious. So we're gonna get all that in there. And I'm actually gonna take my spoon to make sure I get the last of the spices into there. Okay, so that is all you have to do. Then put your lid on. You don't have to worry about sealing it because this is a quick pickle. You're just gonna keep it in the fridge. What I do is I do turn it upside down like that. Give it a good shake first. And there we have it. Our quick pickle. These will be great on sandwiches, burgers, or just to eat as a nice snack. So get your quickles while you can. Enjoy, and I hope to see you again back